Here are the 5 key things to look out for in next week's autumn budget. Now, firstly, to caveat this, no one really knows exactly what's going to be announced, and particularly this government have promised, for example, last year that there was going to be no more tax rises after the tax rises in the last autumn budget, and then last month said that there could be tax rises and now have said now there won't be. So it's really hard to predict exactly what's going to be announced on Wednesday. However, here are the 5 things that analysts think we should be looking out for. So the first one is income tax. Now, what has been floated around is the idea of a stealth tax, which means essentially instead of increasing the rate at which people pay income tax, the government might extend the threshold freeze on the rates at which people pay income tax, meaning that essentially as people's salaries go up with inflation, then in theory they're going to be paying more and more tax each year if the thresholds stay fixed, as their salaries, more and more of it will be over each of the thresholds, meaning they'll pay more tax. Secondly is around capital gains tax. Now, currently it's around 24%, which is way below income tax. So there is talks that capital gains tax could be increased to be more in line with income tax. Then you've got inheritance tax. Now, one of the key areas here is around gifting, as there is talks of potential caps on the amount you can gift and changes to the gifting rules. So at the moment, if you gift assets to your children, for example, then they are exempt from inheritance tax. So there could be some changes around this. Then fourthly, it's around stamp duty. So particularly on second homes, this is a really big target for the government, as it's likely that they may increase stamp duty on purchases of main homes and second homes. And then lastly, it's around pensions and ISAs. So at the moment, you can have your money in a stocks and shares ISA or a cash ISA. However, the government are really trying to encourage more investing, particularly into UK assets, but just investing generally. And so there could be caps placed on the amount that you can place in a cash ISA. So the figure of £4,000 has been floated around. I don't know how accurate that is. So some kind of restriction on cash ISAs. And also on the pension piece, there has been talks of employers potentially having to pay national insurance on pension contributions that they make. Also reducing the amount people can take out as a tax-free lump sum, or even what they can actually put in each year into their pension. So as you can see, a very wide range of speculative theories around what could be announced next Wednesday. So who knows what's going to happen, but it is important that you're aware of the things to look out for on the day.